Welcome back to Entertaining Abroad. I'm in a different room. Winnie the Pooh's over there. It's a bit of a mess over there, so don't look at it, otherwise I'll get in trouble. And it's time for a French Cup final. Roll that intro.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Yes, welcome back to Entertaining Abroad. Going straight in with this. Like, subscribe, and comment about the new room setup. We've changed all the rooms in our flat. So the bedroom is now the front room is now the bedroom, and this room is now... you don't see this, but I'm in the kitchen. So easy access to snacks and drinks while I play. It's wonderful, really. But now that's out of the way, obviously the background will get cleaner as we go on. I've recorded today because I hate myself, apparently. I just wanted to show you all the mess that we've made tidying up. All the mess we've made tidying up, if that makes sense. Yeah, we're here. French Cup final day today. And I've got my list of talking points. So let's have a look through them. Starting with the league. It's over. Yeah, so today is actually going to be a French Cup final and end of season video. Did you see that coming? A double whammy. It could be a bit of a bumper length one. PSG have run away with it. They're champions. We have, yeah, we're second. That's it. I don't think we can finish anywhere but second. I mean, if we absolutely bottle it, we may finish third, but we're in the Champions League. That's what we promised the board. It's what we've given the board. The reason for that is recent form. Since we last met in the Lille games, apparently there's some helicopters. I don't know if you can hear that. Since then, we have decided that we cannot finish our dinner. We cannot finish our dinner. And by that, I mean too many draws. We saw the Saint Etienne game last time, didn't we? It was a 0-0. So you know exactly what I mean. Too many draws. We followed that up with a 3-0 win over Metz, who are, I think, relegated. So, impressive. We then drew 1-1 with Nantes in another game where we couldn't finish our dinner, despite having an XG of 3.12. 1-1. Good, right? We then lost 2-1 at home to Nice. So, just pile on the misery. Again, XG of 2.31. So... oh, it's impressive. Really impressive. Beat Marseille 2-1 away. I don't know. I don't understand either. Drew 1-1 with Brest. We love drawing with Brest. We just... again, XG outplayed them. They had one shot on target. It went in, of course, because that's how it happens. And most recently, we beat Troyes 2-0, which leads us to today, where Paris Saint-Germain in the cup final, and then... I don't know, we might do the last league game also against Paris Saint-Germain, depending how the cup final goes. Or it might just skip to the end of the season. Because, yeah, we'll talk about it in a bit. What else? Oh, yes, because we've officially qualified for the Champions League, we've been given our budgets for next season. It's 28.4 million. It's nothing, is it? It's nothing at all. Finance-wise as well, I've asked for more revenue. They've gone up to 40%, which means sales, I mean, the finances are a bit of a mess, aren't they? That's not my fault, is it? Is it my fault? Yeah, nothing's happening. So, yay. And the next season apparently is going to be 14 million. So, I know the finances are a mess, but the board are showing very little ambition. And again, we'll talk about it at the end of the video after the cup final. But if another job came up in the summer, maybe I'd take it. For now, though, French Cup final day. Anything else to talk about? Yes. Earlier in the season, we looked at Newcastle and were horrified by them in the Premier League because they're 7th. We brought success to Newcastle, and they've gone and thrown it away by maybe trying to fight for Europa League places with some other pitiful teams like Tottenham. However, I've discovered more recently we may have been a bit too harsh on them, because if you look at their schedule, you will find them in the Champions League semi-final and the FA Cup final. I don't know, man. It's crazy. They've recently lost and beaten Liverpool. So their Liverpool Champions League semi-final is huge. Maybe a chance for them to actually, I mean, if they win the Champions League, the season that I leave, I'm not saying I'll be annoyed, but I am saying I'll be very annoyed. They beat Inter and Benfica to get there. This isn't the Newcastle series anymore, though, so let's stop looking at that. It's been a good few minutes of rambling to start with. I think, basically, so I'm just trying to put off doing this cup final because, as you've seen recently, we haven't been able to finish very well. And I'm worried because Paris Saint-Germain are a good team. So, with that in mind, we are going with what I would say is our strongest. Is it Bruno Guimaraes or is it going to be Cacaret to start in the final? Oh, 13 marking, 14 positioning. I'm looking at the defensive attributes to sort of decide. I think Bruno is better defensively and just overall. So we will start Bruno actually and get that triangle as well. Overall, because it's the cup final, Jerome Onguene can actually start as well, which means this is currently our strongest team. That is starting today. It's Kepa, it's Tierney, it's Castro, Onguene, Mbabu, Bruno Guimaraes, Guetta, Aouar, Vinny Jr., Trincao and Dolberg. I need to see some goals for some people today, because otherwise it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. They're playing Neymar, Mbappe, Kaya, George Locatelli, Sergio Roberto. So, it's good, all right? It's a good team. We're going to need to be at our best to beat them. And, I mean, if we can come out of this one season with a cup, that would be great, but I just don't know. I could see this match going very badly. We only lost 3-0 on the opening day of the season to them. So that's something to take into it. And that was before most of the players knew the tactics and before even a few of these players had come in. Dolberg wasn't even outside at that point. So there's lots of things to look for, to be excited about. And, well, let's just play. The teams are apparently warming up. They're taking a bloody long time about doing it. Okay, so here we are. Team talk time. The assistant recommends that I say play without pressure. You know what? I will, hands on hips, say that. And, I mean, I was motivated by not expecting to win. So, I'm going to pump the fist and give the faith, as is tradition. And now the whole team, apart from Mbabu, are motivated, ready to go. Can we win the French Cup? I hope so. How important will Tierney? I need him to perform. I'm sure he will. Also, if you notice, we're actually on a table now, which has a tablecloth. So, that doesn't sound as... I don't know if you can even hear it anymore. The slamming on the table might not be as bad. So if I get angry, it will probably not blow your eardrums out quite as much. So isn't that nice? If you're wondering as well, I don't wear suits for cup finals. Not yet. Maybe the Champions League final, when and if we get there. For now though, a lovely jumper. First highlight of this match, which so far has looked very even. Apparently only one shot for each team. XG is very even. And Kieran Tierney's got a yellow card. But we're on the attack here. Trincao into Aouar. Aouar back to Mbabu. Can he get a ball into the box? He goes there. Aouar! Oh! It's off Marquinhos. And that is a first chance for us. Very excited about that. In comes a corner. We know we've got Nguyen and Castro running for it. It's cleared. It's double cleared. And that's the end of that. So far, so good. Neymar is injured. He's off. He's gone. Right. Kulnevski's on. He's very good. So it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. They've still got good players, but they have lost Neymar. That is something to be excited about. And in fact, I will encourage the whole team with this in mind. Apparently some 6.5s out there, but I'm ignoring that for now because we don't seem to be giving up a lot in terms of possession and shots. And they've got 6.5s as well, apart from defensively. Defensively, they're playing very well, which worries me because, like I said recently, scoring has been an issue of ours, as this has been the worst first half of final football that I've ever seen. So, well, that was enthralling. Oh, I feel that tension. Well, I'm going to say we owe Paris Saint-Germain now. Fire them up. We've got through the first half, and then pump the fists and gives out some more faith. Oh, even the bench are motivated, and we do have options off the bench. Don't forget that. We've got players like Ruben Neves off the bench, who maybe could give us a bit of an edge. Trincao and Vinny Jr. There's so many players just not doing anything. I know I said the season's over, but you don't have to think that. So we'll start the second half and see how we go on. 60 minutes have passed and there's been nothing. So I'm going to make a double change. Bruno is going to step out now for Kakare to hopefully give us that bit of an edge in the passing. Bruno obviously has great passing as well, but Kakare is more playmaker-y. Bruno is more all-roundery. And I think Ruben Neves for Dolberg as well. Double change, 60 minutes in. Anything at all? You can see from the stats this has been a shit match. And it's still happening. So I'm going to demand some more because not a lot is happening. They're saying Aouar's given everything, but he's one of our best players. Paqueta is having a poor game. And he's on a yellow card. And I know what he's like. So I'm going to bring on Muambe to see if he, the young Youth Academy prospect, I think he's from the Youth Academy, he may have been bought beforehand, can give us an edge. We've got a highlight. 81 minutes gone. The first highlight of the second half. The second highlight of the whole game. And PSG are on the ball, which means they probably will score from this. Oh no, Tierney's got it. Kepa with his feet. He's good with his feet. His old Kepa. 2 on Gwen. Jerome Ongwen gives it back to Kepa. We're going to keep the ball. We're going to play it short. We're going to play it nice. Castro into Kakare. Kakare to Tierney. Tierney on the yellow card. He's got Vinny Jr. running ahead of him. Can he find it? Already go alone. He goes alone. Into Vinny Jr. now. There's the ball. Back out to Tierney. Little 1-2. Gives him a bit of space. Ball in the box. Neves with the header. Just wide. That was the best chance so far. Vinny Jr. is now on a 6.2. But I've made 3 changes. I wonder if we'll get an extra one in extra time. If this goes to extra time. Because it looks like it's going to extra time. So far, very little happening. We're the better team. Again, XG is 1. We go to extra time. We're loving it. Apparently, the bench are static with a 0-0 draw at the minute. So, okay. Let's pump the fist. Don't let it slip away from you now. We've been the better team. We need to show it in extra time. They love it. Maybe we get an extra sub. Who knows? Let's go out there. Extra time. This final was going the distance, isn't it? If we do we get an extra sub? I'm going to try and do it. Cherky on for Vinny. Get the extra sub. Cherky's on. Vinny Jr. Last throw of the dice. And there's a throw in. Mbabu throws it long. Trincao. It's fallen. It's gone. It's gone. It's coming back out. Castro's there. Picks it up. We know he can cross a ball. He's trained as a left back with a right foot. So we know he can do it as well. Tierney, all the way out to Mbabu. Great play between the wing backs. First ball into Trincao. Trincao to Neves. Neves. Oh, it's clattered off somebody. Neves should have done a lot better with that. He had the whole game goal to aim for, and he hit the keeper in the shins. Corner's in. It's out. Mancini clears. Junior. Muambe gets it back down to Trincao. Can we get another ball in the box at least? It goes in the box. Neves is there. That's just not great, Neves. But, all right. Try again next time. Best chance so far of the game, and it's fallen to us, and we haven't taken it. If this goes all the way to penalties, I don't know. Oh, it's time for the second half of extra time. As we've moved to this room, right? The office has moved to this room because it's meant to be quieter. Still, they find a way to make some noise upstairs. Oh well, if you are enjoying the sound quality though, I think it should be a lot better. This room is not a box, so the echo should be gone. That's the international symbol for echo gone. Yes, I am putting off the second half of extra time. Let's stop that now and go into it. We've used all our subs. Cherky's got a tight hamstring, even though he's only come on recently. And there's a highlight. Areola to Mancini as the neighbours go absolutely fucking mental. Set a flare off! I go, okay. I shouldn't encourage them. Florenzi, they're coming forward with a bit of threat now. Bernardo Silva, looks like they've brought on Locatelli. Florenzi, don't let this slip away now. Florenzi gets a ball to Locatelli. Locatelli back to Florenzi. Florenzi back to Locatelli. Locatelli back to... No, he crosses it in. Kulusevski's there. And out of all the chances we've had, and that's the fucking goal that goes in for them. It's a shit header. It's a shit goal. Kepa. Picked him up so much this season. But that, how he's not saved that is fucking beyond me. Right then. We're going attacking. We're demanding more. Nobody's got any more to give, but at this rate, we've just lost the final undeservedly as well. One more chance, though, it looks like, maybe. No, ball's come back to Ongwen. We are looking to make an attack. There is not long left. Just over a minute left of extra time. Maybe of extra time. As the ball is pumped forward. Kepa, can you please... Kepa. Thank you, Kepa. Great ball to Trincao from Kepa. Tackled, though. Neves back to Trincao. Ball out to Cherky. He's got a knock, but he's in on goal. Cherky, do it for me. Cherky's equalised, and we're taking it to penalties. Wow. This final got interesting in the last 5 minutes of extra time. So, the rest of the game was fucking pointless. But what a ball this is. Trincao, great ball over the Cherky. He's found a lot of space out wide. Takes it in. Left foot. He's either footed, remember. Although I found out recently, watching the league highlights, that he is left foot is his favoured foot. So playing him out on the right hand side, it's worked out for us this time because it means he can use it to go across the keeper, and we take it. Maybe, unless there's anything else, we're going to penalties. Wow, Trincao, Aouar. Everybody's going mental now, apparently. Cherky goes up next. Kakarot is anxious. All right then, mate. We'll leave it out. Ruben Neves. We don't have great penalty takers on the pitch, do we? Probably took them all off. Paul Castro steps up. Tierney looks fine. So, Kepa is confident. Go on, Kepa. Oh, I like to see it. So for now, that will be the 6, and then after that, they can just sort themselves out, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Team talk. Pump the fists. I don't expect you to win this shootout. Let's say, make sure you have no regrets, and then pump the fists and give out the faith. There it is. All the faith. They love it. They're ready to go. Penalties. Here we go. Let's change the angle. For this penalty shootout. Cup final. Behind goal. See what we can do. Trincao steps up first. Trincao takes a run up. Great penalty by Trincao. Never had any doubts. Koopmeiners is stepping up for them. Centre-back Koopmeiners must be an excellent penalty taker. But is he as good as Kepa is saving? He goes the right way, Kepa, but that was a good penalty, actually. Next up is Aouar. Captain, leader, legend. Maybe. I shouldn't say that before the penalty. Say it after the penalty. When he slotted it home. See, that's why you say it before the penalty. It gives him that confidence. Captain Aouar. Bernardo Silva steps up for Paris Saint-Germain now. Kepa, do it for me, man. Do it for me. Do it. Oh, Kepa's done it for me. Kepa, come on. That's it. We're in the driving seat. Cherky, scorer of the goal. He's got a knock still. He steps up with his right foot now. Okay, he's just choosing his feet willy-nilly, and that is lovely to see. Give it a big one. We take that lead. Do it again, Kepa, and you will be my hero forever. Kepa goes the right way again, but this time it's beyond him. Just keep scoring. Ruben Neves, January signing from Vitória Guimarães, the Portuguese team as they're known here, steps up. Oh, slots it away in the corner. That's a lovely penalty, Ruben. Another one. If Kepa saves this, it's over. So Kulevski steps up. Kepa looks confident. Can we get a cup? Get something out of this. The fridge is going crazy now as well. The fridge is on the side. The fridge supports Kepa. Come on, Kepa. You got the fridge behind you. Here he goes. Kepa sent the wrong way. Brilliant penalty. Never mind. It's on this then. Score this and we win the cup. Who is it? It's Paul Castro. Oh, geez. Why have I done this? 18-year-old centre-back sensation. Also can play left-back with his right foot. Paul Castro steps up to win the cup for Lyon. And he does it! Come on! Yes! It's the same one, I know. But Lyon win the French Cup! Come on! Love to see it. Oh. I did it before the trophy celebration. I was just so happy. I don't think... Well, that just shows it. We can beat PSG on the day. We just need to, be better than everybody else. As here we go, lift that trophy. Oh, hey! French Cup in the bag. Lovely. Oh, I mean, if you're a Lyon fan, you finish 10th, and then some bloke who just won the Premier League with Newcastle wanders in, gets you a Champions League spot and a French Cup, you'd be pretty happy with that, right? Right? Yeah. I imagine so. I'm pretty happy with it. So, there we go. Cherky the saviour at the end of the day. Oh, Neymar going off early helped us as well. Those 2 goals in the last 10 minutes of extra time, I thought we were doomed when Kulinevsky scored. And there we go. French Cup final. I am going to outstretch the arms. That was really special. Well done, everybody. Inspired, motivated. And I'll see you back for the end of season in just a minute. And we're back. We've had a bit of time to let that French Cup soak in. And with it, we've soaked in the glory of the last 4 matches of the league, because obviously it didn't matter. We finished second, in case you thought anything else was going to happen. The last few games, though, Lyon beaten 4-2. Lovely stuff for different goal scorers. 3-1 win over Reims. Trincao and Aouar on the score sheet there. 2-0 against Montpellier. Oh, I've got a little hiccup. Against Montpellier. Trincao and Aouar again on the score sheet. And then finally, it was 1-0 to Paris Saint-Germain at home on the last day of the season. The worst bit about that is, if you have a look here at the old match stats, it's happened again, hasn't it? 13 shots on target, XG of 2.3, no goals scored. 1 shot on target for Paris Saint-Germain, and it went in, didn't it? So, bit disappointing. But that wraps up our season here. First season in charge of Lyon in Ligue 1. So, what do we make of it? Well, let's quickly go and have a look at the season review, which we have now. Oh, I had that all ready for you, all planned. Look at that. New arrivals. Let's see some of the ratings given. We won't spend too long on it, or won't move at all, apparently. There we go. So, it's been... Oh, I don't know what it's doing. It's having a weird moment. Lenny Pitto, apparently we released him. Oh, this is transfers out. Bloody hell. Trincao, 25 goals in 22 assists in 39 games. What a player. 96k wage, not wage, sorry. In terms of the actual fee we got him on loan for. If we can get him back again next season, well, we will, basically. It's A for him. An A. I've not really seen an A. The wage contribution acceptable, but the loan fee is far too high for a player of his ability. Sorry? The loan fee, is too much for these stats. I don't think so. Next up, Parola, a C. Got a good average rating, 5 goals as well. Played a good amount of matches. Although he really was only meant to be a sort of substitute. But after Diallo left and Castro moved into the centre, became a bit of a number 1 on the team sheet. Tierney, C. Decent, 7 assists, has some off matches, and has still only managed to learn basic French. We've sent him on another intensive language course. He's just wandering around. He could say his own name. Je m'appelle Kieran Tierney. That's what he says all day, every day. Apparently, Mbabu's a D, although just sneezing quickly there. A D, it seems very unfair. An average rating of 7.10. Obviously, between the fullbacks, they've got a C and a D. I've spent £56 million overall, but that's 14 assists from that, and obviously great defensive work if you look at the average ratings. If you were to tell me Jerome Nguene, who has played 3 games and has horrible registration issues, is a better signing than Babu, you are, aren't you? Yeah, because of a lower wage, the board of money hungry little bitches. Kepa, only a C. Wow, he played 44 games, so it doesn't tell you goalkeeping stats, which is weird. Ismans on assists. Antonio, they're very happy with a lot of these signings. Kasper Dolberg, 10 goals, 6 assists, decent. Did sort of what I want to, but maybe there's an upgrade out there somewhere. other signings, I don't think I brought this guy in. That's why they're so happy, because it was somebody else who did that. C for Ruben Neves, 2 goals in his 7 starts and 11 appearances off the bench. Otherwise, an A- for Lassie Simon because I got him on a free. Yeah, of course. And a D for Asaf because I spent big money on him, and he's going to revolutionise this team. I can see it. Look at that, either-footed. He's going to be great. And I bought him from a French side, so the board have nothing to complain about. Wow, that was a long thing. You got about the French Cup. Obviously, we won that. That was great. Mwambe 4 goals in that, so brilliant all the way. Wins all the way, and conceded one goal. We conceded one. Oh yeah, Paris Saint-Germain in the final. Conceded 2 goals in the entire run to the final, which is brilliant. Ligue 1, C+ for that. Again, Paris Saint-Germain dominated. I didn't even show you 103 points, record. They got a record for that. 88 points is the highest that any team has finished in second with so far in this, like, the 3 seasons. So I don't know what to do. And that brings me on to what we're going to talk about as we look through these moments. Remember, some big wins, great, but and the finances are just in the mud. Just piss off. Yeah, will we be here next season? That's the question. As Diallo somehow makes it in there. Right then, will we be here next season? I'm not sure, as Trincao wins everything. Good job. Apart from most passes completed per 90, which goes to Bruno Gomes. Good stuff. History in the making. Hard work and effort. It was great. Yeah, fantastic. As I was saying, will we be here next season? That is a question that needs to be asked and answered, because it's going to be very realistic. It's going to be very hard to take down Paris Saint-Germain, especially with the budgets that have been laid out. We might be able to get some things here, and maybe we can, try and get more percentage. No? Okay, they're not allowing us to even think about it yet. I know the finances are in the mud, but can I really be blamed for that, even though I did it? No, I don't know. So if there is a chance to go to a team in a league that is more winnable, and that's what entertaining abroad is about. We've got to get those trophies, and so we will. Neves is doing well. Good. Where do we want to go? Portugal. Portugal sounds nice. We'll go to Portugal. Club vision and expectations. What are we expected to do next year if we stay? Of course, players signed based in France, under 23s for the first team, attacking football, use the youth system, develop the best youth system in the country. We passed that because we're just brilliant. And what else? Really, not a lot. I think we've already recognised as the best of the rest, and they were pretty pleased with that. But they're not putting it on here because they're rude. Can I negotiate and get rid of sign players based in France? Just suggest that. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about that. That's fucking brilliant. That makes it a little bit easier if we do stay here next year. Well, let's discuss the plans for next season with the squad. I think we can challenge for the title. I think so. They've got nothing to say. That's exactly what I was after. We're also in the Champions League if we stay here next year. Well, we're aiming to reach the knockout stages. Yeah? I think we can do that. Yeah, Jerome. Good to hear your voice. You're right. Sat around doing nothing apart from cup games. That's great. Once you've come back, Mwambe wanted some promises. Well, fuck off, Mwambe. You're brilliant, but just stop. Overall, that went really well. I said we can challenge for the title and get to the knockout stage of the Champions League. If we're here next season, that is what we'll be looking to do. So it's whether we get any offers, any chances to join massive clubs. And that's what this brings me on to now. We're going to have a look quickly at the other competitions just to show you what's going on. So obviously, Ligue 1 is this. We're the best of the rest. If we can get the Paris Saint-Germain job, I'll be a sellout, but I'll be a title-winning sellout. Or we'll stay here at Lyon and do a lot of work, probably try and get Trincao back on loan. He's outscored Mbappe. And he's got more assists. He's just a phenomenal player this season. Italian Serie A. There's still one match to go in that, which is apparently today. I'm not really sure what time it is. Let's just quickly have a look at Milan, who are playing. It's at 3 o'clock. Let's just quickly continue. Get to 3 o'clock, and then we can find out exactly how the Italian league has finished. Serie A. Because it's an interesting one. So there we have it. Just forwarded. Apparently, some teams are still playing or playing at different times, and Napoli is still on 37 games. Not sure what that's about. But AC Milan, have won the Serie A. And they've beaten Inter, who won it previous year. Juve, the year before that, Inter in the first season. So Inter and Juve have been handing it back and forth. But this year, Milan come in. Juve, or Zebra, finished 4th. Inter in 3rd, and Napoli in 2nd. Some big teams in that league maybe want a change after that, especially since none of them did that well in the Champions League as well. So we saw Newcastle in the semi-final. Spoiler alert, Liverpool beat them 4-3 on aggregate. And Liverpool played Paris Saint-Germain in the final of the Champions League. So I doubt the Paris Saint-Germain job's going to go anywhere, especially if he gets to a final of the Champions League, wins League. But we beat them in the French Cup, and that's the moral victory. So Italy could be interesting if an Inter or a Zebra come knocking. We'll see. You'll also notice the badges. Actually got the badges sorted. So sorry, I didn't mention it. It happened at the start of the season. All the badges are there. Enjoy them. Bundesliga. It was Bayern. So for a lot of the season they weren't winning, but in the last few games they've come and taken it away from the other teams. Dortmund and Hertha Berlin were fighting for it to the end, but couldn't do it. Other than that, Mainz sneaking in to 4th is beautiful. The usual candidates here that would be, you'd usually suspect two of these to be in 3rd and 4th, but this time Mainz and Hertha Berlin get in ahead of any of these three. So unless there's a Dortmund opportunity or maybe a Hertha opportunity, I'm not really sure what their players are like, then the Bundesliga seems unlikely at this stage. Premier League, Champions League football, Newcastle, we were too harsh on them. They managed to get to a Champions League semi-final, an FA Cup final, and get 4th place to secure Champions League football for next season. So, well done to them. Man United won it after a very tense battle with Liverpool and Manchester City all the way through the rest of the season. Of course, if we were there, Newcastle would have continued to be a dominant force, but as it stands, that'll probably be their only title for a while. And in La Liga, Spanish First Division, Barcelona win with 88 points, which is exactly the same as we got here in French Ligue 1. So, good, right? Atletico Madrid in 2nd. Real Madrid all the way down in 3rd. Good, 9 points off the title. And level on points with Villarreal. Otherwise, Valencia, not in the conversation. San Sebastian and Hispalos and Bilbao, all up there. But maybe if there's a Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid job to try and take down Barcelona with Marcus Rashford and Lionel Messi, that's weird, then maybe that's what we could do. We'll see. For now, though, I'm not going to rule out staying here at Lyon, but it's going to be a difficult summer. It's going to be a big summer with all these players coming back off loan as well. So we do have options here. We've got a lot of players coming back. We're going to make some money if we can, and we're going to try and hang on to our best players like Aouar and try and get players like Trincao back for another season, whether that's on loan or permanently. It remains to be seen. What do you think? Leave in the comments. When we come back next episode, where do you think we will be? And remember to like, subscribe, share with your dog or something. If you got a dog, if you don't, cat, friends. And I'll see you next season.